All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how I made around $1,000 on day trading NASDAQ this morning and during PM session. So first, get into it here. Um, when I'm going for confluences here, I normally just mark out 4 hours and 1 hour highs. The 4 hour highs are the red rays here, and the orange is the 1 hours there. So as we can see here, we got these 4 hour highs, 4 hour highs, 4 hour lows, 4 hour lows, 4 hour lows. Today, price action wasn't very good. We barely got like any movements at all. But luckily, we were able to snipe a little one here, and that's why we took the trade on. That's why we took the extra trade on PM session, just to make it a little bit faster. So, oh, how's that going? Get one bigger. Um, so yeah, 1 hour, 1 hour. So we're gonna scale up the 5 minute here a little bit, and this was the trade I took. So today's price action was absolutely terrible. Like you can see from right here, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Finally got a move there, and then so we got that. So we played around in this range, like from market open to like 10 o'clock. So yeah, like on the 10 o'clock candle, we finally made a move, literally. So 30 minutes of just straight accordion work here. But eventually we get a little move down here, and that's when I want to scale into the 1 minute chart here, because we swept these 4 hour lows. Like I said, these red ones are 4 hour lows, and for my strategy, I like to see 4 hour lows get swept instead of the 1 hours because they just have a little bit more confidence, a little bit more. I have a little bit more confidence when a 4 hour gets swept instead of a 1 hour. So we swept the 1 hour low in pre market here, and I don't really like to use those as liquidity sweeps at all. So I wasn't even looking for a trade until we swept this 4 hour. Once we did that here, I'm going to scale into the 1 minute. The 1 minute chart here. And this is where we got to work. So as soon as we saw these 4 hour lows get swept, instantly looking for something here. So we have this 1 minute bearish for value gap that gets invalidated. Easy work here. You see it right here. This is how it gets invalidated. That's how I know I had a little bit of confidence that we were going to move forwards. Just because we had that get closed above this fair value gap right there, as you can see. And that's basically a break of structure for me, the way I look at it. And then we see it get filled here with this retrace as well, with bullish closure out of it. So during this year, I took a trade in the middle of this candle here because I just knew we were going to have bullish closure out of it, and we were pushing up pretty heavily there during that 1 minute while I was doing it. So that was easy work for me. So we entered into that. Then we had our stops below the creation of this fair value gap. So the third candle down right here. Stops right there. And we could see that we had legs up to begin with. Then we came back down, filled this 1 minute fair value gap again, went up, came back down, filled it again, went back up. And then you can see that I did like a little 1 minute fair value gap right there. And I do this because when I'm doing a trade, I like to have like the reassurance that it's actually going the way I want it to, besides the stop loss and my entrance confluence. So whenever I see like a little 1 minute fair value gap like that, or a 5 minute fair value gap, that's supporting what I want to do with this trade, I always just mark it out, just have that reassurance there. So we had it, and obviously it didn't get touched at all, and we just kept pushing right up into these highs. I wanted to target these 1 hour highs, these 4 hours, but based on the way pre-market was moving, and well, not pre-market, but right after market opened, we were just straight up, down, up, down, up, down. We didn't really have any big moves, so I didn't think that we were really going to go up to there. So I had my first take profit and ended up taking like everything off right there. So I took, I believe, 3 of my 5 shares off right here. And then I took about like 2 off right here. It was a 5 contract trade. And we ended up making about like 660 on this trade. If I would have took full profits right here, we would have made like 750 or like around 800, but it is what it is. Once you started having movers down here. And again, when it comes to it, why I exited right there. Right back to what I was originally talking about here is I like to mark confluences supporting my claims. So when this went and closed below this, I was out of it. So I took off my 2 profits right there. So that's why I only got 650 on this trade. Unfortunately, my bad. But fortunately, we ended up taking a PM trade down right here. And during PM, since there's not much volatility in the market at all, because we don't have the news, we don't have the market open. So price tends to move in the trend that it's been moving in since market open. So I see that we're in a downtrend here pretty obviously. And I use the 5-minute and 15-minute to get like bias. So I see we're in a 5-minute here, and price likes to retrace a lot. So I was basically looking for a retracement before I entered into this trade. So first, starting off here, we have a 5-minute fair value gap right here. 5-minute fair value gap that gets pushed into. So once it was pushing into that on the 1-minute chart, that's why I scaled in. So scale into the 1-minute here and really see what's going on. So we see that we went into this fair value gap here, that 5-minute one, and then we had selling pressure out of it. It's one confluence right there, basically. It's one just thing showing me that we're going to go low here. And then also we had this equilibrium that got not even close above, literally just scraped in there and closed below, selling pressure out of it. So that's my second reason why I wanted to go short on this from these, and equilibrium from these range highs to these range lows. And with PM trades, since I'm not trying to catch those big movements, I'm normally not leveraging that much. Normally like 0.5, if not less, of my account size. And with a $50,000 account here, we're looking to trade around 250, if not less. So did that there. We traded about 250 on this one with a 1.5. We made about $300 on this one. I think we ended the day with about 970, I believe. So around that range, just quick, man. Fair value got filled, selling pressure out of it. Equilibrium touched, selling pressure out of it. I have my stops above this 1-minute fair value gap right here, around the halfway mark of that, because we didn't even push up into the halfway mark of this. I didn't think we were going to fill up the entire thing, again, because PM session just doesn't move that much. So those are my 2 trades I took today. So let me know if you guys have any questions on anything. I'd be happy to answer them. Or if you have anything I can do better, let me know. But that's pretty much the trade for today. Something simple, nothing too crazy. Just easy ones of both of them there. So we're pretty close to passing this combine here. We're about 1 or 2 trades away. If we do a day like today again, we're passing it, and then we're on to make some money. But so far, this month I've been doing really good. Again, just stick to my basics here, following my strategy, following my risk management plan, not trading above 1% or not leveraging above 1% of my account. Normally averaging about 0.5% of my account balance. So around 250 has been my trades. So normally I'm not making around these $900 days. It's normally around 500 to 600. But we've been cooking, so it's what it is. We're trying to get this combine here, get this passed, and then stick to the same thing that we've been doing and go from there. The goal is just to predict market. It's not really to make money, but money is a great factor of it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything that I can work on, any tips, tricks, anything like that, just leave them in the comments. But this is the first trade that I'm posting on YouTube, so hopefully you guys liked it.